Looking down at the Lions there on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy at 10 Windy City Road in beautiful downtown Windy City, Tennessee, where tonight the TSSAA Division II Class A playoffs get underway as the Kings Academy comes to town from Seymour, Tennessee to take on our TCA Lions. Hi, hello, my name is Stan Gerard, the voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, on assignment tonight with Bethel University. But tonight, a first-round matchup in the state playoff. At stake, a berth in the quarterfinals and a date against Nashville Christian School in Nashville on next Friday night. The Kings Academy is the number 3 seeded team out of the East region, and TCA is the number 3 seeded team out of the West region. TKA came in this ballgame 3-6, while TCA was 4-6. It's a battle between Seymour, Tennessee, and Jackson, Tennessee. This is the first ever meeting between the Kings Academy and Trinity Christian School. Well, at least on the football field, that is. We have met in high school girls basketball before. The Kings Academy is led by Coach Jonathan Sellers. He's in his 4th year. He's 25-18 coming into tonight's ball game. Blake Butler in his 13th year at the helm of the Lions. He is the dean of all coaches in West Tennessee. He's 72-65. The Kings Academy has played, this will be their 625th game in their football career. TCA playing in their 311th game. The Kings Academy is 201, 412, and 11, while TCA is 151, 158, and 1. Kings Academy has made 7 previous playoff appearances. Their playoff record is 2-7, and their best ever finish was twice in the quarterfinals where they bowed out to USJ on both occasions. This is the 16th playoff appearance for the Trinity Christian Academy Lions. They are 17-15 overall, and their best ever finish, well, they were the state runner-ups back in 2010 in Division I Class 1A. The Kings Academy is scoring about 20.4 points a game while giving up 23.5 points a ball game. TCA scoring on average 33.9 points a ball game while giving up 33.3 points a ball game. So certainly we expect a high-octane ball game here tonight at the Lions Lair. We'd like to remind everybody this ball game is, its title sponsor is the TCA Booster Club, and we specifically thank the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club for making this broadcast possible tonight. Without it, you would not be seeing this ball game in high definition. Other sponsors of TCA football are Thompson Smith Insurance, Aloha Pools, Jackson State Community College, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Elite Dental, Carlock Nissan, Mitchell's Body Shop, West Tennessee Bank, McCoy's Heating and Air, Alive Hydration and Spa, Lifeline Blood Services, Kaufman's Furnishings and Appliances, Tennessee Tractor, Waterwell Solutions, Arrington Funeral Directors, the Bank of Jackson, King Jewelers, Lonnie Cobb Ford, Nest Realty and Lifestyle Vision, Dynamics, and Snookums Restaurant, along with your title sponsor tonight, the TCA Booster Club. We'll also remind you that any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz TV show without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is hereby strictly prohibited. Again, my name is Stan Gerard, Diamond Dave McCulley, the voice of TCA Athletics, on assignment tonight. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, earlier today I had chance to talk with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler, and you'll hear his words right after this.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night,
you always win at Kaufman.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
I'm speaking with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Coach, the 10-week preseason is over, and now we're getting down to business.
Yeah, you know, it's always good to be playing November football, like we've talked before, and you know, you've got a one-game schedule, and you know, if you want to extend your schedule out, you have to win, and you know, that's the challenge before our team, and especially our seniors. You know, it's kind of hard to, you know, we tell them it's hard to put into words that feeling of, you know, walking off a football field for the last time, and you know, we're going to do everything we can to make sure we delay that as long as possible. You know, for the time being, you know, you've got one guaranteed game and a maximum of 4, and you know, the ultimate goal is to play all 4 of those games and be the one team in this state classification that's happy.
We don't know a whole lot about the Kings Academy, except that I don't think either football team identifies unicorns.
Well, you know, it's when you look at it, you know, they're all, you know, you have TKA and TCA, and we're both the Lions, and you know, you've got purple and black, and so you know, you may look out there tonight and it look like an inter-squad scrimmage with the color scheme, but you know, they're a solid team who's made some noise in the East. They look pretty good up front in terms of, you know, offense and defensive lines, pretty solid linebacker play, and you know, they're a team that you know, similar to us in terms of never having the, you know, largest numbers on their roster. But you know, have found ways to be competitive, you know, here this season and in the past as well, even with limited numbers.
Yeah, I've noticed they've had a tendency this year to play good teams close. A 15-12 loss to a Middle Tennessee Christian comes to mind from about the middle of the year.
Yeah, when you look at you know, that game and some others, what really has helped them kind of hang close in a lot of those games is they're able to match up front. When you look at really the top teams in our classification, you see really good line play in terms of, you know, being able to run the ball, usually good size, good strength, being able to stop the run and things like that. And so, you know, that's something where, you know, if you had to pinpoint a strength of their team, I would say that's where it is. And so when you play some of these teams that, you know, are finishing 1 and 2 in their regions, a lot of times they're able to match up with those teams because of what they have up front. and it really gives them, a chance to really win any ball game they're in.
Of course, you've seen plenty of them on film. What kind of offense do we expect to see out of the Kings Academy tonight?
They've been mostly spread this year. I know they had a quarterback who got injured in preseason, number 5 for them. There was a dynamic athlete, and so they've gone with a younger kid, sophomore, number 12, Avery Jordan. And he's kind of been the point guard of the offense, if you will. Occasionally they'll move number 7 back there. He's kind of their do-it-all athlete. They'll line him up out wide in the slot and also back at quarterback some. And they'll try to establish the run. Their breakdown in terms of run to pass has been 59% run, 41% pass, just from the games that we've had broken down on them. And so when you look at them, they're fairly balanced, especially for a high school football team. They'll try a lot of screen games, some wheel routes as far as their passing game goes. But what makes them go is up front. And like I said, they're going to try to get the ball in the hands of number 7 and number 6. And number 2 is one of their running backs. And guys that's coming off an injury. He's another one that had a knee injury, I think, really early in winter, spring workouts, and kind of worked his way back for the season. And it's kind of starting to hit his stride a little bit as he's gotten stronger. And so, they've got a few playmakers as well.
Now, we know they stayed in town last night, but still, Seymour a long way from Jackson, Tennessee. Even though they probably had a decent night rest in a hotel, it still throws you off of your normal routine.
Yeah, you look in the playoffs, and a lot of times just dealing with travel and things like that, it kind of, is new for a lot of kids. And, that's one reason, sometimes we look to, not necessarily stay in a hotel in the regular season, but maybe take a little bit longer trip, maybe a 2-hour trip or so, and play a ball game. Just, you get the kids used to it. But it's, it's just one of those challenges. But they have a lot of seniors who play for them, and I know they've made a couple trips in the past for playoffs and things like that. So, I expect them to be ready to play when they get here tonight.
Defensively, what should we expect out of the Kings Academy?
What they've shown so far is they'll have a 3-3 stack, play a lot of man coverage on the outside. That's something that they'll, kind of tinker with a little bit. They've shown that they'll bring a lot of pressure, walk linebackers up into gaps, and send them. They've got, like I said, really good D-line play. Number 51 for them is really kind of their guy that leads their defense. Very disruptive, great get off, and it's something that, again, we've got to be able to kind of stall out for them and negate in order to get our offense going. I think there'll be opportunities to make plays on the perimeter, and so that's something that we're going to have to be able to do tonight to kind of find success on offense, because I think unless they change up the look that they've shown the 8 games we've looked at, that they're a pressure team that likes to play man.
Kicking game, can they go for touchbacks, or is one of these teams that's going to punch it out about the 30-35 every time?
They've shown that they'll punch it around. Their kicker seems to have a leg to put it, inside the 10 in terms of kickoffs. But again, a lot of teams that, if you have a dangerous returner, or even smaller teams that maybe you're a little leery on their kick coverage, if you can't get a touchback, we'll be prepared for sky kicks and things like that. But again, there should be some opportunities in the return game for us.
At the time this interview was taped this afternoon, it was rather windy coming out of the south. The flag was at attention.
Yeah, that's something, with the playoffs, you never know if it's going to be cold, wet, windy. And so that's something that, again, you pay a little bit of attention to as far as, even play calling and things like that, of, when to take a shot down the field, and, even on the defensive side of the ball of, hey, are they going to try to push the ball down the field? If they're going into a strong wind, maybe not as much. And so those are all things you're kind of cognizant of as you're going through a game. But again, it's something that we ought to be used to in terms of seeing wind and anything else.
Coach, leave no doubt, and make sure when they leave they know the name, the TCA Lions.
I appreciate it, Stan. Let's have a good night.
That's the head coach, the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff pregame show right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. We're back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, round recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. My name's Stan Gerard, the voice of the TCA Lions. Diamond Dave McCulley on assignment tonight. Tonight, it's the first round of the TSSAA high school playoffs as the Kings Academy travels in from Seymour, Tennessee to take on our TCA Lions. And, of course, for those of you out of town watching, hailing from Jackson, Tennessee. Other ball games around the state that we're going to try and follow tonight in Division II Class A. Fayette Academy is at DCA. No question, DCA is going to be the favorite there. This game could be a toss-up. Lakeway Christian at Clarksville Academy could be a very good ball game. Columbia Academy at Jackson Christian. These two teams were supposed to have played earlier in the year, got rained out. A lot of intrigue surrounding that matchup and some interesting things have happened. Jackson Christian will be featuring a new quarterback this evening. TRA, they make the long trip to Murfreesboro to take on Middle Tennessee Christian. In Division I, Class 1A, South Fulton's at Fayetteville. Eaglesville is at Dresden. McEwen at Moore County. Wayne County at McKenzie. Bluff City at Peabody. Memphis Business College at Lake County. West Carroll at MASC. In Division I 2A, Scotts Hill at Mount Pleasant. Loretto at Riverside. Adamsville at Richland. Cascade at Lewis. Kipp at Westview. Union City at Freedom Prep. It's Mitchell at Huntington. Camden at Fairleigh in Class 3A. It's Stratford at Waverly. Hamilton at Haywood. Raleigh, Egypt at Dyersburg. Ripley at Sheffield in Class 4A. Southside at Pearl Cone. Creekwood at Hardin County. Chester County at Marshall. Greenbrier at Lexington. Kirby at Haywood. And it is South Gibson at Craigwood, Ridgeway at Milan and Obion, at Melrose in 5A. Dyer County is at Henry County in that ball game. That's a look at the other games around the state of Tennessee and the west end of the state that we will be taking a look at tonight. And when we come back, we're going to tell you a little bit more about these teams. Specifically, we'll give you a little more on the TCA Lions. The Countdown to Kickoff pregame show continues after this.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they would buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
You are looking at the Lions Lair on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy at 10 Windy City Road in downtown Windy City, Tennessee. My name's Stan Jordan. Tonight, it's the first round of the TSSAA Division II Class A state playoffs as the Kings Academy comes in from Seymour to take on our TCA Lions. I'd like to remind everybody, well, first of all, that this broadcast is a special presentation of the TCA Booster Club. Without their financial support, this broadcast tonight would not be possible. And folks, if you want to make more broadcasts possible during the postseason, call and write the TSSAA and tell them to get rid of the rights fees, the outrageous rights fees that they charge schools and production companies to bring you high school football. Go ahead and give them a call. They're in the phone book. Write them. Their address is available online. But let them know your thoughts about it, and you can tell them Stan sent you on that one. This is an interactive broadcast tonight. We'd like to welcome everyone. Hey, leave a comment. Let me know who you are and what team you're cheering for. We also welcome our friends from TKA who are watching tonight, including Leah McMahon-Rifey and Connie Sellers, along with McKenna Nicole Williams checking in from, and we'd like to welcome you folks to the broadcast. If you nice folks would, please share this out to the other folks in Seymour, Tennessee tonight so we can get a nice big audience and we can both watch our respective Lions teams get it on in tonight's ball game. We're still about 6 minutes away from the opening ceremonies. We'll be going for the coin toss here shortly, but I want to tell you folks a little bit from the Kings Academy, give you an idea of some of the personnel that Trinity Christian Academy has. Our quarterback, Cade Butler, 138 out of 227 with 13 picks. Cade's thrown for 2,162 yards on the year with 23 touchdowns. He's also rushed a couple of touchdowns as well. Lakai Tompkins, the freshman, 177 rushes, 1,234 yards, 14 touchdowns. He's caught 17 passes for 190 yards and a touchdown as well. He is a wrecking machine. The sophomore, Colby Moore, 31 carries for 145, along with 2 touchdowns. He's also an outstanding linebacker. Cooper Vales, wide receiver, 18 receptions for 245 and 3 scores. He has 14 rushes for 105 yards as well. And let's go and take a break while we have our national anthem of prayer, TCA football, on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Somerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more. Your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
"27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you're getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference."
There you look as we're getting ready for the captains to meet at midfield. Tonight's ball game, TKA coming to this ball game at 3-6 on the campaign. TCA 4-6. Both teams have got some quality ones under their belt. Both teams have struggled at times this year, and both teams are the number 3 seed out of their respective regions. TKA in the East and TCA in the West. Common opponents this year, we have both played Middle Tennessee Christian. TKA lost 15-12, and to be real honest, I've forgotten the score of the TCA game off the top of my head. Officials are giving the final instructions here, as you can see on your screen. The toss of the coin. It looks like TCA has won the toss. It's going to be TKA defending the south goal, TCA defending the north goal, and the Lions from Trinity Christian Academy will receive the open kickoff. So, you know what? It almost may be easier if we just said Jackson and Seymour tonight. It might be easier than getting our alphabets mixed up a little bit. That would be interesting. It is a battle between Seymour, Tennessee, and Jackson, Tennessee tonight. There you see the TCA students as they're getting ready to lead the TCA Lions onto the field. And here come the TKA Lions, both teams in purple tonight. TKA with purple pants, white stripes, white uniforms, purple numbers, and purple helmets. TCA is going to be in the dark breeches with a dark uniform, dark numbers trimmed in white. And here come the TCA Lions. Well, just a minute or so away from the kickoff of tonight's ball game. And my thoughts, I got a feeling that there's going to be some points put up in this game. TCA more than capable of putting up points, and Kings Academy has shown the ability to put up points as well. I think it's going to come down to which defense can make the most stops. I don't think either team's defense is going to stop the other team completely, but it's which team is going to rise up and be able to make the most stops, make a key play on special teams. How many times can you hold somebody to a 3-and-out? And what can you do with this wind that is coming out of the south? It's backed off a little bit, but it has been strong at times. We're expecting rain this evening, but not until well after the ball game. And we are just about set for tonight's kickoff. And we will be underway shortly. It looks like we're going to see a angled short kick. Eli Rife to do the kicking, it appears, for TKA. And we are underway. High school football playoffs. Short kick picked up by Upman. Across the 30, 35, and taken down at the 37-yard line. Good field position for TCA to start their first drive of the ball game. Running that ball back was Joshua Delk for the TCA Lions. So the Lions will take over 1st and 10. They're going to say it was at the 36-yard line, far side hash, as TCA will be moving into the wind to start this ball game. Cade Butler, the quarterback. Lakai Tompkins, the running back. Slots both left and right. 4-man front, threatening a blitz here. Close to a 5-man front, tight 3 linebackers, all playing inside. Notice that. Motion. And we're going to have a flag right off the bat. Side judge blowing that play up before we ever got going. False start against TCA. Not the way we wanted to start the ball game. 1st and 15 was the play, or will be the down and yardage when we resume play. 3-man front for Kings Academy. The linebackers playing in tight. I want you to notice that the line playing in tight and the linebackers playing in tight. If TCA can get to this left edge, they've got the ability to run. And TCA tried to get to the edge, off tackle, and really no gain on the play. Lakai Tompkins on the initial carry for the Lions. Good job by the TKA defense clogging that play up. TCA ran right at the strength of the Lion defense. Sweep coming around this side. No, it's a pass. Short gain, 3-yard pickup for TCA. That looked like it was to Vales, a 3-yard pickup. The 6s and 8s and 5s are extremely hard to see. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for TCA. Cade rolling to his left. Pressure. Throws across his body and incomplete. Underthrown. No interference on the play. And it's going to be 4th down for TCA. Butler felt pressure from his right side. Had to get rid of it a little early. Had a man who was breaking open there. And that was Atwood, who was breaking open but underthrown, and TCA most likely will punt the football. Short punt formation for TCA. There's the kick. Short wobbly kick. It's not going to go very far. Not a very good kick at all. Just over 20 yards on the kick. And with that, the Lions of TKA, the Kings Academy, will have the ball 1st and 10 right at midfield to begin their first drive of the ball game. As we said, don't know a whole lot about Kings Academy. We were not able to, statistics were not made available to us all week long. So I am a little underknowledged about the Kings Academy athletes. It's going to be Jordan at the quarterback, number 12. He's going to be in the shotgun. And it is number 2 in the backfield motion. Long snap count. Snap throw to the man in motion. He's going to have a be close to the first down and short. The catch by Conister. He's going to pick up about 9 on the play. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. Might have been a little holding there by the outside gentleman, but was not called. The running back was Davidson, number 2. He's still in there. Handoff straight up the gut. And second effort may get the first down by about a half a yard. Elijah Davidson. And we actually had him right at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to lean forward and just make the first down. First down of the ball game for the Kings Academy. They've got the ball officially at the TCA 39-yard line, middle of the field. Quarterback, unusual stance, draw right up the middle, and TCA racks it up. Maybe a half-yard gain on the play. We'll go ahead and give him 1. That's 2 carries and 2 yards. Good job by TCA on the defense. And a host or a pride of Lions in on the tackle for that play, including the Hammer and Will Keltner. 3-man front for TCA. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Just underway, 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score, TCA and TKA. We're back after this.
Gen Z is a stalled generation. The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Well, TKA got to the line of scrimmage, had some new personnel. They didn't like the package they had against the TCA defense. They call a timeout. In at running back is going to be Norris, number 4. They also have an H-back along with a slot to the right formation and one wide out to the left. Man in motion to the top, double a wing left now. Back to pass, pressure. Ball is incomplete. Throw a little high with the extra high pressure by the TCA defense, and it's going to be 2nd down. Here you see the left TCA on the interior blitz. Lakai Thompson's got in there quicker than the TKA defense wanted. Lakai, with a great vertical leap, was able to affect that play. You want the line to rush through, but you've got to get you've got to offer resistance. If you're a TKA player, you can't just let them come through unabated. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for TKA out of Seymour, Tennessee. Norris is the back. Slot to the right, top of the screen. Long snap count. It's going to be a snap throw left, caught, and maybe a pickup of 3 down to the 35, caught by Conister, number 7. He's going to pick up, we're going to give him 5 on that play. He's got 2 receptions for 14 yards on the night, and it's going to be 4th and about 6. And it looks like Seymour, TKA, going to roll the dice on 4th down. First big play of the night for both teams. Slot to the bottom. Motion. And back. Audible being called by TKA. They've really got a tight formation out of that set there. And they're split to the short side of the field. I would be looking for something to the tight end off of the left side in the flats. And they took a timeout. They burned their second timeout of the first quarter. Is TKA from Seymour. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and stay here then. I thought they called the timeout. They took the penalty, and it's 4th and 11. Going to give them a little more room to punt is what it's looking like now. I can understand that. Standard deep punt formation, low snap. Big man gets it away. Low line drive kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. And TCA will take over at 1st and 10 at the 20. That's why they took the penalty. They wanted to get a little more distance for the punter there, and it didn't quite get enough as that ball. It was kind of a low line drive spinner, but it never turned over, and it just took off once it hit. And TCA will have the ball 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line, the coach, Frank Clampett, checking in, our excellent track coach here at TCA. The TCA band is out, as you can hear. 1st and 10 Lions, power formation left. Handoff, Lakai Tompkins. He's going to go right in the middle and gain nothing, maybe lose a yard on the play. And it will be 2nd and 11. The TKA defensive line won that battle there. And again, TCA running right into the strength of the defense for the gentleman from Seymour. Slot formation, top of the screen. Lakai Tompkins going to the right, tries to get the edge. He's going to bull his way for extra yards. Yards after contact, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards in the play for Lakai Tompkins. And that is the strength of Lakai. Great job by the right side of the offensive line, making their initial blocks and then making more. And look at Lakai just put his shoulder into it and push the pile. Slot formation to the bottom of the screen. Short slot to the top. Tompkins the back. Handoff up the middle and met. Nice defensive charge. Here you're going to see it. And we just left the guy wide open, and a number 52 for TKA bullied right in there. That's a Thomas Crean, a junior, 5'10", 195-pounder. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. I don't think TCA will go for it from here. But they were gamblers against FACS last week, and they were successful in several 4th down conversions. Let's see what's going to happen here. We're going to go for it. Cade Butler tries to go right. He gets nowhere, loses 2 yards in the play, and it's going to be Seymour, TKA, taking over deep inside TCA territory at the 26-yard line. Boy, this team from Seymour is doing a great job putting pressure right up the gut. Like to see TCA get the ball out into the flats, see if they can stretch that defense out a little bit. 1st and 10 for the Kings Academy. Handoff. going off right tackle, is going to get some yards, taken down by Lakai Tompkins for 5-yard pickup on the play. Good blocking up front, and there you see the hole, and he found his way through, and that was number 2, Davidson. 3 carries and 7 yards. Well, that's Norris, actually. My apologies. Handoff, right up the gut. Maybe a yard on the play to Norris. There you see it, just simple draw play right up off of the right guard. Pushed and bullied his way in there for a yard, maybe 2 on the play. They've got the ball at about the 8-yard line where it's going to be 2nd and 7. Tight formation, double tight end. Quarterback's going to keep it left, and he's going to get inside the 10. Down to about the 9, pick up a 4. On the play is Jordan. You knew that from the get-go what that was going to be. And the Kings Academy taking care, has been given an opportunity. They've got the ball at the 9, and they're looking to cash in. Long snap count. Quarterback straight up the gut, and he is going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Jordan on the 9-yard run for the score. Fakes the handoff and goes straight up the gut to get the score. And the Kings Academy is on the board first with 3:38 to go in the first period. Jordan on a 7-yard run. They're going to go for 2. Going to take it and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 3:38 to go. TKA takes the lead, 8-0. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
TKA giving a very short field, and it was their quarterback Jordan from 9 yards out going over. He's got 2 carries, 13 yards, and a score. The 2-point conversion was good, and TKA with the 8-0 lead looked good on that very short drive after TCA failed to convert on a 4th down play. They had the ball inside the red zone for TCA right off the bat there. It's going to be Riffy, or is it Rifey? I've got some pronunciations, but his is not one of them. Here's the kick. That's a short kick and a whistle. Fair catch. TCA will take over 1st and 10 at about the 27-yard line. So TCA will begin their 3rd series of the night. And they now trail by a score of 8-0 with 3:35 to go in this opening period of action, called officially at the 25. Snap, throw, caught, 1st down TCA. Who is that? Braden Waller with a reception, and he's going to pick up, about 13, maybe we'll give him 14 on the play, is Waller. Waller with over 1,133 yards coming into tonight's ball game receiving. He was leading the state. Lakai Tompkins, he's going left side. He's got some room across the 40 and 45, and he's pushed out of bounds. Short of the first down. Tompkins picks up 9 on the play. 4 carries, 16 yards. And you saw the one man just broke his ankles on that play. That's what TCA needs to do. Get to the edges, then you'll bust up that strong defense up the middle that TKA is featuring. Blitz coming up the middle, rolling, firing, caught. Just short of the first down, I do believe. Cooper Vales will pick up 3 on the play. They're going to give him the first down. Well, we got the right foot spot. So TCA is starting to find their offensive mojo, it appears, after the TKA touchdown. Motion. Rolling, firing, caught, and a nice open field tackle at the 48-yard line. Ball caught. By Waller. It's going to be a short pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Trips to the top of the screen as you see. Pressure coming from the bottom of the screen as you can see as well. That's what they're showing. A couple of linebackers coming in. 8 men within 5 yards of the line. Snap throw. Caught. Broke tackles. First down and more. To about the 33. Here's the replay. Waller with the reception. You're going to get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 yards on the play. And TCA starting to roll, getting that ball to the edge. That's where we thought we might have some success, and we're getting it there. Throw, going for the home run ball, and incomplete ball overthrown. Nice defense on the play. Defending that ball was Zeke Knotzer. It'll be 2nd and 10 for TCA. I almost think it's easier to just say Seymour and Jackson. Here we go, run to the right side, Lakai Tompkins. He's going to get to the edge. He's got room inside the 30, 25, 20, close to the 15. Down to the 12-yard line is Lakai Tompkins. 22-yard pickup for Lakai Tompkins on the play. 38 yards on 5 carries, and you see the power of the freshman Lakai Tompkins. Handoff right side, inside the 10, down to the 8. That was Vales on the play. He picks up 4. On a little jet sweep action. 56 seconds to go in our opening quarter of action. Lakai Tompkins going right and fumbles the football. Who's got it? Got back to the line of scrimmage. But I think Merry Christmas, Lakai Tompkins. Here you're going to see a great individual tackle there by number 2, TKA, making the play early. That was Elijah Davidson. But sometimes it's better to be good or lucky than good. TCA, a whole lot of luck on that play. 29 seconds to go, and we've got a timeout on the field for an injury. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network, brought to you by the TCA Booster Club.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, after TKA scores on a short field drive, TCA going with the long field drive, and they're in the red zone. Back to pass, firing, end zone, touchdown, Lions! Here's the replay as we go into the end zone. I'll just see who that was. It looked like Waller to me. Off the 8-yard touchdown. At TCA draws close with 21 seconds. TCA going to go for 2. We're going to play a little tit for tat. Lakai Tompkins, 2-point conversion good. We're tied at 8 with 21 seconds to go in our opening quarter. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Well, TCA, a fortunate son, a fumble. They get the ball back. They turn it into a score, and we're tied at 8. TCA may have solved that 33 stack that TKA likes to run defensively. And there you see, with 21 seconds to go, we are tied at 8. And I'm always proud to be a fortunate son. The great John Fogerty. Well, Pierce Holsinger set to kick off. He's got 27 touchbacks. Can he do it into the wind? No, they went with a short kick up across the 20, 25, 30. Look out. Still on his feet. And a nice return up to the 44-yard line. David Canterbury with the return. And TKA will have great field position to start this drive. They'll be at their own 44-yard line, 1st and 10, with 10 seconds to go in our opening quarter of action. It's been a good first quarter here in Jackson, Tennessee tonight. Glad you could join us on the TCA Broadcast Network. High snap, up the middle, yards and more. Give that man 14 yards on the carry. And Davidson with the big run. 3 carries, 16 yards, I believe. And that is the end of the first quarter play. Our score at the end of 1. We're all knotted at 8. Right here on the TCA Broadcast Network, a broadcast sponsored by the TCA Booster Club. Back after this.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
The fine folks at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Hey, it's almost time to get those furnaces tuned up. The folks at McCoy's will be happy to do it for you. Well, as we begin the second quarter play, TKA out of Seymour will be going into the wind. slot or receivers top and bottom. 2 men in the backfield. Ball at the 42. High snap. Davidson, he's got a hole. He is going to go. Got an angle on him. Taken down at the 1 yard line. Pick up a 41 on the play. Boy, look at that. Great blocking by the front line. And that young man was off to the races. Davidson, a 41-yard run, a speed burner. And TKA is in business. Told you we might need to pay this light bill. First and goal. Davidson the back. Pulling a guard. They're going right behind him. And denied. Good job by the TCA defense. That is Cooper Vales and others in on that tackle. And it'll be second and goal at the 1. Short pull. They tried to go behind him. TCA filled it well. Direct snap, and they bully it in for a touchdown. Quarterback never saw the ball. Went straight to one of the up backs. And we'll have to see who got that one. We'll have to look at that one on the replay. I believe that was 7 who got it. They're going for 2 again. They try the option play, and no, sir. 2-point conversion is denied. And with 10:51 to go in our first half of play, TKA retakes the lead at 14-8. Back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Well, off the heels of a 41-yard run by Mr. Davidson, TKA gets a 1-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion is no good, and TCA on the short end of a 14-8 score to TKA. Now they're going to be kicking into the wind, and TCA will have the wind at their backs. Fortune favors the sailor who has the wind at his back. Rifey. Short pop-up kick. Returned. Wow. Picked up 4. Gutsy call there. Kicking it across the field and high. Kick only went about 10, 22 yards, but TCA will have the ball first and 10. It looks like the 39-yard line is where the TCA Lions will take over on this possession. We'll try and say hello to you as many as we can throughout the course of the broadcast. Kind of hard for me to get scores doing the play-by-play, but we'll take a look at the scoreboard at halftime as well. Handoff, Lakai Tompkins. Up the middle, and he's not going anywhere. No gain on the play. Tompkins, or excuse me, TKA really has that middle plugged up. And it'll be second and 10. Back to pass. Down the middle. No call. It'll be 3rd and 10. I think we had A little cross-circling there on the route to be run between receiver and quarterback. And quickly, it's 3rd down with the ball at the 39, 3rd and 10. TCA looking down the field again. Got a man open. And I want to see the replay on that. No question, that's pass interference. Contact before the ball got there. Official missed that one. No question about it. And it'll be 4th down for TCA. Don't know how you missed that looking right at it. The kick. That's a better kick this time. And he signaled a fair catch and then started running. That's supposed to be a flag too, I thought. Well, they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the 25. Thank you, young man. Things that I like to see in front of me. Yep. Ooh, a Snickers bar, too. Well, we're going to keep it here with 10:01 to go. The natives were certainly restless. And quite honestly, they have a right to be restless. The replay does not lie. 1st and 10, TKA. Slot to the bottom, one wide receiver, lone wide receiver to the top of the screen. Run right up the middle to the 30. Pickup of 5. Norris on the run. Three carries for 11. There was another one that was close, but the ball was really not catchable. Well, 2nd and 5. Running up the gut. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. The big cheese, Colby Moore. Along with Kendall Boyle making the stomp. TKA liking to run that ball up the middle. They can defend it, and they like to run it themselves. Slot to the bottom, wide receiver to the top. Is this a passing down? And great defense. Watch the defensive push on this replay, and they got a big paw on it. Let's see who got that paw on it. Here comes Colby Moore on the blitz. Pressure from the outside. Nice tip away there. Great job by TCA on that play. And it'll be 4th down and 5 for the Lions. The TKA Lions, and they'll punt. Shanked it to the 38, and TCA was just giving a Christmas gift, and we're going to have to take advantage of it with 8:25 to go in our opening half of action, down 14-8. It's been a good ball game between these two. Many thought that this would be the best game amongst the Division II Class A playoff games being played on this Friday night across the state. A lot of eyes on this one. And this game has lived up to the hype. 1st and 10, Lions, near side hash, the wind at their back. Butler is the quarterback. Tompkins, the running back. Keeper, Butler up the middle, big yards. Going to pick up about 7 on the play. 6 on the play, we'll say. 2nd and 4. Great read. Pulled the ball out of the belly and took it for 6 big yards. Handoff, Lakai Tompkins right side. He's got a hole. He's got big yards. 15. Still on his feet. Down to the 12. From the 30 down to the 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 yards. They tried to strip him, but TCA gets it back. 56 yards for Lakai on 7 carries. TCA tries to go left, nothing there. Colby Moore with the carry. Colby spent a good part of this week in the sick room. One of the many TCA lines that have been ill over the last couple of weeks with whatever's going around. Pass. In zone, overthrown. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Lions. Well, you got the ball this deep. You've got to figure out a way to punch it in. Possessions will be at a premium. I agree with the lady out there. It says touchdown. Moore is the back. Butler back to pass. And the ball dropped. Had an avenue. I think he counted the touchdown before he caught the ball. Oh, yep. And that was going to be 6. He had a freight train of blockers in front of him and no defenders in the area. 4th down. TCA electing not to go with the field goal here. Butler back to pass, looking long, looking right, incomplete. And TKA holds on downs. So TCA is not able to take advantage of the muffed punt. And the team from Seymour will take over 1st and 10. At about the 14-yard line. Well, the TCA Lions need a hold here desperately with 6:44. Would love a 3 and out and get the ball one more time with a short field and take advantage of it. There you see the ball at the 14. Their own 14, that is. They're going right, and they go nowhere. Great job by the interior. Kendall Boyle on the stop. So TKA continuing to pound that ball in the middle. Second and 10. Blitz, snap throw. No, wide open and could not hold on. Ball was a little overthrown, but that one should have been caught. Receiver will tell you that too. Ball intended for number 7, Canester. And it will be 3rd and 10 for TKA with 6:13 to go in our opening quarter of this playoff game, brought to you by the TCA Booster Club. 3rd and 10 passing situation. TCA shows a blitz, but we have a timeout taken by the TKA Lions. We're back after this. Don't you go nowhere.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Well, got caught there a little bit, but that's okay. And we are back to play. 14-8. TKA leads TCA. 3rd and 10. TCA threatened a bit. It's going to be a pass play, empty backfield. Throwing the flats. It's a double pass. And almost caught and almost intercepted. Man, trying the kitchen sink play deep in your own territory. But hey, you kind of thought something was at the way the quarterback was looking at one of the wideouts. He took a long, long look. Boy, wouldn't you like a high snap right about now? A better kick, not what all it takes a TKA roll. And TCA is going to have the ball, for all practical purposes, in the red zone with 5:58. Ball's going to be at the 34. Well, TCA had the ball in their last possession deep in Seymour Lions territory. They couldn't do anything with it. And I think for TCA, with 5:58 to go in this first half, it's imperative that they put points on the board. And a touchdown would be nice because remember, TKA will have the ball to start the second half. And trying to get to the outside. Great job by the TKA defense stringing out Lakai Tompkins for no gain on the play. Good job of pursuit there. And they filled in as he tried to make the cut. And no gain on the play. Actually a loss of 3. Looking. And pass was incomplete. Can we see that one more time? Possibly. I thought I saw contact, but upon further review, did not see any. 3rd and 13 for Trinity. Back to pass. Long and left. And we're going to want to look at that and replay again. Contact. We do have laundry on the field. Thrown by the side judge, not the official right in front of the play. So that should result in a first down for TCA. And it is. Let's move those chains. Well, we've had a couple questionable calls. We finally got the whistle. And now TCA needs to take advantage of this. Bunch formation to the bottom of the screen, motion to the top. Rolling, firing, oh, incomplete. Had him wide open ball. Maybe a little overly thrown strong. Still, one that should have been caught. Another one where you may have been counting your points before you caught the ball. That's twice tonight we've done that. 2nd and 10 for Trinity. Motion. Rolling, being chased. Throwing and incomplete. Ms. Williams, I'll be honest, could not tell. It was a short play up the middle, and the back was hidden to me, and I did not hear. We'll double check and see if we can find that out for you. Well, 3rd and 10. Zip pattern is open to your wide out to the left. Zip left is open, running towards the interior. Firing. And incomplete. Miscommunication on the route there. Thought he was breaking it in, and he was open for a moment, and the ball thrown behind me. Had to change it, change directions there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, we're going to go for a field goal. It looks like. It'll be officially a 39-yard field goal for Holsinger. His longest is 40. He's got range from 50 plus. Right side hash. Snap, place, kick. It's up. It's driven. And it's good. 4:52 to go. In our first half of play, Holsinger with a 39-yard field goal. It's TKA 14, TCA 11. We're back after this.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered, comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Well, out of the short field play, TCA gets 3 on the Holsinger 39-yard field goal. And now he's back to kick at the 40. He puts this one into orbit. That is touchback number 28 for the senior. And it will be the Kings Academy 1st and 10 from their 20. Well, TCA would like to have a defensive stop here and get one more crack at it here in the first half of play. If they can get 3 and out, they've got the opportunity. The Kings Academy only has 1 timeout left. And man, Holsinger blasted that kick. Quarterback is Jordan. Handoff up the gut. Pickup of 2 on the play to Davidson. 5 carries, approximately 59 yards for the youngster. 2nd and a short 8, or a long 8, depending on your point of view. Long snap. Going to throw. And that ball might have been tipped. I'd like to look at that again. I think that ball was tipped. Lakai Tompkins has got a big meat hook on it and knocked that ball down. Great play. Lakai Tompkins, a freshman, outstanding vertical leap on that young man. 3rd and 8. You're going to see that young man playing on Saturdays. Fake, slant, caught. Going to be short of the first down. Conister with the reception, about 6 yards in the play. That's his 3rd for about 20 yards. Good run afterwards. And going to be held just short, about a yard short. Going to be 4th and 1. And they're going for it. They're going to go up the gut. They did this for their touchdown, and it looks like they got it that time. Short snap. Conister with the gain. That's what they scored their touchdown on. And that will be who scored that touchdown. That was who scored that touchdown then. Conister scored that second touchdown for them. And so the Kings Academy gets themselves out of a little hole here with 3:04 to go in our first half of action. Tompkins threatening a blitz from the top of the screen. Long snap count. Pull, throw, high ball caught. Pick up of about 7. Maybe, they're going to give him 8. And that ball caught by number 8, Aaron Davidson. 2nd and 2. 2:24 to go in our first half. Pulling guards. And a first down and more. Nice run by Davidson. Picks up 10 on the play. First down, Kings Academy. Unofficially, Davidson's 6 carries for 69 yards. The bulk of that was on a 41-yard run that set up a TCA touchdown. Throw, screen, big yards, first down and more. Going to pick up 12 on the play. Caught by number 6, Weber. And now the Kings Academy on a drive. Double slots. Blitz up the middle. TCA with a stop off the 1-yard gain. That ball rushed by Norris for 5 carries, 12 yards unofficially. Keltner in on the tackle for TCA. Snap. Throw. About a 7-8 yard pickup on the play. Weber with his second catch of the night. 2 of them for about 20. And it'll be 3rd and about 3, maybe a short 4. $1:12 to go in our first half of play. I'll try and get you a look at the scoreboard here at the half. Fake, throw, caught. No, incomplete. Almost had it. Look at this again. Ball was thrown behind him. And almost pulled that one in. 4th and a short 4. Big play with $1.08 to go. Money is watching tonight. And a timeout has been called. With 1:08 to go, TKA leads by 3. It's 14-11. You're watching TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
We're back from the break, and it's 4th and 3 with 1:08 remaining in our first half. TKA going for it on 4th down. Motion, jet sweep, option. That's a nice play, first down. They get it on the jet sweep and then the option play. And that was number 2, it looks like. Davidson with the run. I've not seen that type of play all year long. That was well designed. Got to give it to him. 1st and 10 with $1.01. 61 seconds. Looking, and knocked down. Throwing in the double coverage was Jordan. He'll be 2nd and 10 with 54 seconds. Ball a little underthrown too. Needed to really go over the top with that one to where only the receiver could have caught it or it be an out-of-bounds play. 2nd and 10. Ball to 24. Screen, the middle, he's got room, and he's going to score. That's number 6. Weber with the score from 23 yards out. With 40 seconds to go in our first half of play. Snap, throw to quads, no. That's the second time they've had a 2-point conversion fail. With 40 seconds to go, we're going to take a timeout. 20-11, TKA. Back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Well, we're back with 40 seconds to go. Credit TKA, they went 80 yards on that drive and they score. The 2-point conversion was no good. That's their second missed conversion. I'm going to take it that they don't go for extra points very often. And if they've been like the rest of them, this would be a short pop-up kick. It is. Fair catch at the 39, where TCA will begin their drive with 40 seconds to go. Well, I just made a mess, but that's okay. It was just a clipboard. At least it wasn't a piece of strawberry pie or something like that. Of course, if it was, I'd probably be crying right now. And the TCA Lions back on the field. For those of you who don't know, food is my addiction. TCA with the ball. We're going to call it the 40-yard line officially with 40 seconds. Trips to the bottom. And he's taken down. Couldn't find anyone open. Taken down for a 2-yard loss is Cade Butler. Looked like he was wanting to go deep. And he is caught and tackled by Riley Weber, playing both sides of the ball. How could no time have run off the clock on that play? Clock's still at 40. It's being kept on the field, by the way. So we'll see here. TCA, a plethora of receivers to the right. Roll out, maybe they can make something happen. Certainly capable of a big strike. They're playing a little center field defense, way off the ball. Lakai Tompkins getting to the right. Breaks a tackle, 45. Oh, down to the 38-yard line. A pickup of 22 yards by Lakai Tompkins on the play. What great individual effort. He was hammered on that play, broke out of it, and got extra yards after the fact. 26 seconds. Wide open, still running. Trying to get to the out of bounds, down to the 17. There's a timeout on the field, and we're going to take it with them. TCA on the TCA Broadcast Network.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
Well, the big run by Lakai Tompkins sets up a reception by Waller, and now TCA threatening. They've got the ball on the 17-yard line. Not sure why the scoreboard says 39, though. But the ball at the 17-yard line of TKA. A chance to draw closer. Now you got to play the defense a little bit tighter. Zip right is open. On a mid-route, zip right is open. Rolling is Butler, firing. Ball low, second down. Still 11 seconds. I will say a generous gift from the clock operator. Oh, and there's a cheap 5 yards for TCA as number 52 broke the plane. Thomas Crean just a little overactive there, anticipated too much. Blood's pumping. Ball down to the 12. 11 seconds. If you run, you can maybe get one more play after this. Back to pass. Incomplete. Great pass rush by TCA there from the left side. Butler never got a chance to set up on that play. The TCA defense has played well. Have to give him that. Third and 5. Ball at the 12. 8 seconds to go in our first half. Oh, do we need points? Back to pass, looking, firing right, and high in the air and incomplete. Ball tipped. And let's take a look at that one again. We'll call that good defense. And the clock down to 1. What's going on here? There's time on the clock. TCA is going off the field, and there's time on the clock. What is going on here? Officials are leaving the field. 1 second on the clock. Well, to say we've had clock operator issues is beside the point. Wow. That's all I can say. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have a look at the scoreboard. We're back after this.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Well, the first half ends in questionable fashion, and is TKA with the 20-11 lead over TCA, and TKA will receive the ball to start this third quarter. Let's take a look at the Thompson Smith Insurance scoreboard. Westview 22, Kip 8, start of the second quarter. Haywood 48, Kirby 0, not yet halftime. Jackson Christian 28, Columbia Academy 7. Well, there goes your answers to that. In 1A football, it is Huntington leading Mitchell by a score of 50-6. Covington leads Hamilton 35-0. O'Brien leads Melrose at the half 21-8. Lake County 30, Middle College 0 at the half. McKenzie leads Wayne County 30-0 at the half. Richland and Adamsville tied at 14. Dresden 28, Eaglesville 0. McCallie 42, St. Benedict 6, a final in Chattanooga. Milan 28, Ridgeway 7. Hardin County is up 7-0 against Creekwood. Fayetteville 54-0 over South Fulton. Yikes. Union City at the half leads Freedom Prep 34-6. Halftime, it's Dyersburg 51, Raleigh Egypt 8 or 6. (16-12) Munford leads in their ball game. Make that 22-12. Covington 35, Hamilton 0. Lexington leads Greenbrier 19-6. McKenzie over Wayne County 35-0. And Haywood over Kirby, as we said earlier. And that's going to be, it's Marshall County 21, Chester County 10 at the half. This one's all over. It's Paris leading Dyer County 42-0 at the half. The Patriots will move on. And that's a look at our scores from around West Tennessee. We'll look at some other sources for them. When we come back, we'll give you the scoring summary and some individual stats. A quick break here on the TCA Broadcast Network. 20-11, TKA leads TCA in a game sponsored by the TCA Booster Club. We're back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. While our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Excuse me, folks. Alongside Jay Cash, and my name's Stan Gerard. We're at the half. TKA leads TCA 20-11. Found a few more scores on the Thompson-Smith Insurance scoreboard. We'll get those to you. Riverside leads Laredo 35-16. Dresden over Eaglesville at the half 28-0. Hardin County leads at the half 7-0. McKenzie 35-0 over Wayne County at the half. Waverly leads Stratford 16-7 in the first quarter. Henry County led 42-0 over Dyersburg. Huntington 50-6 over Mitchell at the half. Lake County 30-0 over Middle College. Peabody rolling on Bluff 35-0. Germantown leads Ravenswood 14-7. Westview leads Memphis Kip 22-8. South Gibson leads Craigmont 21-6 at the half. 34-6 Union City over Freedom Prep. Munford leads Clarksville Northeast by 10, 22-12. Sheffield leads Ripley 15-0. And we'll see no score on Tipton Rosemark, Middle Tennessee Christian. And no score on Lakeway Clarkville. DCA in the second quarter leads Fayette Academy 21-0. CPA leads Boyd Buchanan 20-10. Grace Christian and Knoxville losing to Franklin Road 14-10. Evangelical Christian leads Silverdale 16-14. And our score, it's the Kings Academy 20 and TCA 11. We're going to take a quick look at my chicken scratch of a scoring summary here. Scoring got underway in the first quarter at the 3:38 mark. The quarterback, Jordan, goes over an 8-yard run. The two-point conversion was good, and TKA led 8-0. 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. TCA answered on an 8-yard reception to Braden Waller from Butler. The two-point conversion was good. We're tied at 8. At the 10:51 mark of the second quarter, Canester with a 1-yard run. Two-point conversion no good. 14-8 Kings Academy. At the 4:52 mark of the second quarter, TCA's Pierce Holsinger nails a 39-yard field goal to make it 14-11. With 40 seconds to go in the half, Weber on a 23-yard pass reception, two-point conversion no good. That's 20-11 at the half. TCA marching down the field, got inside the Kings Academy 15-yard line, and then we'll just say clock issues. Have no idea. The clock being let on the field. TKA left the field with 1 second to go in the half on the board on a clock that's being kept on the field, and the officials ran off the field while TCA is trying to point out there's time left. To no avail, and we're at the half, and our score is 20-11. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to give you some hellos, and we're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. At the half is the Kings Academy leading at TCA. An entertaining ball game, 20-11 is the score. A lot of people to say hello to. I know I've missed some of these. Patrick Bunch. Patrick Bunch says, boom. Frank Clampett and others watching. McKenna Nicole Williams watching from Seymour. Dougal Butler in McKenzie, Tennessee. Peggy Scarlett Curry in Union City. Austin Todd watching. Wayne and Peggy Parker watching. David Hislop, one of my old high school classmates, watching in Evansville, Indiana. With Evansville Rights on the sidelines for the rest of the year, Dave has decided to watch me, and I appreciate it very much, my friend. Good to see your name out there. If you'd like to be a part of this broadcast, you can. Leave a message in the comments section. We'll have your name. Just say, who you're cheering for, what team you're cheering for, and we'll try and get a big hello to you throughout the course of the broadcast. Randy Coble. Basketball season just about on us, brother Randy. TCA back on the field. Jeremy Sandifer cheering on TCA and others. We had to switch away off of the account for a few minutes and could not, and we lost who we were looking at while we were looking at some scoreboard sources. Pretty much everything on the scoreboard appears to be going pretty much to form. I did not expect Jackson Christian to be out in front of Columbia 28-7. I expected a much tighter ball game than that. Apparently the new quarterback works for them. May Webb says, heads up Colby. Cameron Hamblin watching from Knoxville. Tay Taylor Allen, a member of the Madison County Fire Department. Thank you for your service, young man, and a former TCA Lion from back in the day. Among others watching, both teams are on the field stretching out, and I'd sure like to know what the deal was at the half when TCA ran off the field with a second to go and the officials went off the field as well. Blake Fuller checking in as well. And it's going to be TCA to get the ball to start this second half. Look at a few individual numbers for TCA. Lakai Tompkins, 9 carries, 79 yards, unofficial. These are all unofficial totals, by the way. Vales with 4 yards. Butler with 2 yards. Receiving, Waller, 5 for 54. Vales, 1 for 3. Make that 6 for 57 is Braden Waller. Had 1,133 yards on the season, closing in on the 1,200-yard mark. Unofficial numbers for the Kings Academy. The quarterback, Jordan, 3 carries, 13 yards and a score. Norris, 5 carries for 12. Canester, 2 for 4. And Davidson, 7 for 75 yards. He is our leading ball carrier. Canester, 3 receptions for 20 yards. Weber, 3 receptions for 43 and a touchdown. And also for TKA, number 8, Aaron Davidson with 1 reception for 8 yards in this ball game. Well, we are just about set for second half action. It's going to be TCA kicking off to the Kings Academy. Ryan Doris checking. He's watching. He's at the Jackson Christian game, watching us on live video. Jackson Christian couldn't show their game live tonight, and if you're displeased with that, call the TSSAA media offices in the Nashville area. Make a complaint to the TSSAA about their outrageous rights fees and the contract that they have with the National High School Football Federation that is predatory against local broadcasting of ball games, favoring digital cameras to a corporation out of state. TCA to kick off. Holsinger puts the boot into it. Short kick, knuckleball, bouncing. Nope, they bounced in the end zone. A touchback. It wasn't the prettiest of touchbacks, but it was number 29 for the season for the senior, Pierce Holsinger. And here come the TKA Lions onto the field. My friend Peggy Milam, a USJ fan, is watching. Smack your husband around for me, Peggy. He'll know what it means. Quarterback's on a keeper. That's Canester. Taken down, no gain. May have lost one. Lost one. That's going to be 3 carries for 3 yards. Canester more of their running type quarterback. It's my understanding they had another quarterback they lost either in the spring or preseason. So they basically settled on Jordan, and Canester will take a few snaps now and then. TCA pressuring. They go to the right. Good open field blocking, but Canester only able to get about 1 on the play. Running into the short side of the field, 4 carries, 4 yards. 2nd and 9. Just underway in the third quarter play. From Jackson, Tennessee, Trinity Christian Academy and the Kings Academy out of Seymour. Seymour leads Jackson 20-11. Bunch to the tight right. They're going to throw. Caught. Incomplete. Footsteps. And it'll be 4th and long, and TKA is going to be forced to punt. TCA could come out of this, Jay, with very good field position, don't you think? Well, I'll just give you the mic and have you run color tonight. Here's a kick. It's blocked! It's blocked! Caught! TCA had the ball at the 5-yard line. Hit that replay, Brother Jay. Let's see what happened. Our first block of the year. Tipped, blocked in the air, and caught by a TCA player. That was Lakai. It looks like it caught it. Tackle at the 5 by the power. And TCA in business to start this third quarter. Merry Christmas, Trinity Christian Academy Lions. Wow. If we have that, could we see that one more time? just for fun. I don't know if it's here it is. Blocked straight up into the air. And TCA, fortune favors the bold, Mr. Cashin. Fortune favors the bold. And here come the boys clad in dark purple. TK in a little bit lighter purple. Let's take Lakai Tompkins, go around the C gap on the right side for 6. Takes B gap, touchdown Lions. Lakai Tompkins from 5 yards out. And the Lions are back in business. 10 carries, 86 yards for Lakai Tompkins, the freshman. Holsinger on for the extra point. Colby Moore to snap. Snap, place, kick, up. Good. 20-18 is our score with 10:39. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
King Jewelers sponsoring that timeout. Patrick Bunch, after that block punt, he says, boom, baby. TC back in the game. It's a 2-point game, 20-18. 10:39 to go in our third quarter. Holsinger set to get this. And do you think his adrenaline's pumping right now? Attention NASA, we may have a new satellite for you. Holsinger puts the boot into it. And NASA, you have a football. And TKA will take over 1st and 10. Well, didn't that just change the whole aspect of a ball game? A special teams play. That's the first time I've seen TCA get a blocked punt in years. I don't know if I've ever seen it, to be honest with you. We've had a punt or two blocked, but I don't know if I've ever seen us block one. Here comes TKA, the team out of Seymour. Wide receiver split wide to the right. They're tight the rest of the way around. Bunched to the right. They bring a motion, double wing. Quarterback Canester rolls. He fires. It's complete. 10-yard catch to number 6. And the first down. That catch by Weber. Got to put the ER on his name. Direct snap going left side. He's going to get good yards. 4, 5, 6, 7 on the play. To the quarterback, Canester. 11 on 5 carries. Going to have to find a way to stop that young man. He's got good wheels. Credit the TKA offensive line for making those holes, though. Going right behind his pulling guard, he's going to be short, 2-yard gain, is the quarterback. Well, they're just pulling a guard. Quarterback's taking it and tucking it and getting what he can. Simple, basic football. 3rd and 1. I think he got a favorable spot there, but 3rd and 1, ball at the 40. Well, receivers split to the right, to the top. Receiver to the bottom as well. I still think they go up the middle on this. And they do. Going to be very close. Left foot spot, he's short. Right foot spot, he's got it. Very close. Keltner on the tackle. They're going to say first down. So the drive continues. Nice job of blocking by the TKA offensive line. Got just what they needed. Yeah, but sadly, that's not a reviewable play. And we're not in the NFL. TCA threatening a blitz. They're going right. 4-yard pickup for the quarterback. Now give it 3. 8 for 12. Wind's starting to pick up. Wind is really whipping out of the east-southeast. Flags are at attention. General Patton must be in town. Those flags are snapping. You can probably hear it through my headset. Breeze picking up. Fumble over the head. Big loss. Snap over the head. Ball. Down to 34. Huge play for TCA. Let's look at that one more time if we can. Yep, just a bad snap over the head. TCA in hot pursuit. Or as Jackie Gleason would say, high-speed pursuit. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. That's going to be about 5, 6, 7, 3rd and 18. Passing situation now. Jordan back in. Look out. And nice catch by Canester, but he's going to be well short. Pickup of 9 on the play. That's his first catch of the night. Ball underthrown, but Canester, great job laying his body out there, stretching it. He got it. Receivers split both sides, and it's 4th down. Always look at the down marker first, Stan. We blocked the last punt. Good protection. Get away from it. The roll favors TCA, and the hometown Lions will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 36. Ryan Doris, yes, that was a good catch. My friend Betty Lucky from Milan checking in. And we've got 6:05 to go in our 3rd quarter play. TCA down by 2. That touchdown, that defensive stand where we blocked a kick is going to end up being huge in this ball game. Handoff, Lakai. He's got blockers being cut. Nice job by the TKA defense in stringing that play out. Lakai Tompkins never able to turn the ball upfield on that play. Excellent effort from the TKA bunch out of Seymour. I like good defensive play, and I'll call it. I don't care who's making it. That was a nice play. 2nd and 10 for the hometown team. One of our biggest audiences of the year. Butler firing downfield, intercepted. And TKA back in business. Here's the replay. Firing, intercepted by Canester. And the visiting Lions now in business. Well, Hope everybody's enjoying the broadcast because we got a dandy game for you. 2018, TKA leads TCA. And it's TKA ball at the 38-yard line. Well, there's the defensive play that TKA needed. Now, let's see what the TCA defense can do to stop them. Handoff. Up the gut. Fans wanting holding. Short gain of 2 for Norris. 6 carries for 14. Lakai Tompkins and others. Nick Jones, his wife, the very famous Mrs., or his mom, the very famous Mrs. Jones. Jordan. And that play went nowhere. Loss of about 1.5. Look at that one more time. Pressure, blew that play up in a hurry. Had to get rid of that way hurry. TCA read that play well. Had that covered, and boom, baby. The tackle. 4:12 to go in the quarter. The visiting Lions from Seymour, TKA, lead TCA 20-18. Rolling on a 3rd down play. Looking long, looking left, and incomplete. Rolled all the way to the right side to throw clear to the other side of the field. We may have an injured TKA player down at the 18. Kevin Hansen, the fine trainer from TCA, first down on the field. Looks like it's going to be a cramp. Kevin Hansen already servicing the situation. And the trainer from TK has arrived on the scene. Let's take a timeout. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
The injured player for TKA was Davidson. He tried off the field. He'll be back. Tough guy. Just a cramp. .346 to go in our 3rd quarter. The visiting Lions from Seymour lead TCA 20-18. Jordan. Back to pass. Pressure long and left. Great defense by TCA. Who was that back there? Turn around, young man, so I can see your jersey. Here's the replay. Looks like Atwood to me. It is. Owen Atwood, the sophomore. I just love saying that, sophomore. A lot of folks watching this game day, and we appreciate it. Know we got a lot of you folks from TKA watching, and I thank you very much for tuning in to my broadcast this evening. We appreciate it. Jay and myself, Jay Cashin. TCA drops the football. I forgot to mention on camera tonight, Trace Robinson. Bad snap cost TCA. Going to lose about 7 on the play, 2nd and 17. And we have an injured player on the field. Looks like a TCA line, I'm thinking. Not sure, but we'll take a quick timeout. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they would buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
The injured player was TCA's quarterback, Cade Butler. It's going to be a second down play, and Cooper Vales will move into the quarterback slot from his wide receiver position. No time to warm up, though. That always kind of worries me. Rod Parker checking in. Coop, here's your chance to shine, my friend.
Come on, Coop. Got this.
Getting a lot of encouragement from the fans. Back to pass. He's hit hard and incomplete. I don't know that on my first play I might have done a safe run just to get him into the flow of things. He's been in the game as a wide receiver the whole game, but going from wide receiver to quarterback, two different things. Pass, complete. Pick up a 4. Weiser with reception.
That'll bring up 4th down.
His first and 9. Now, a backup punter into the game. Is that Vales going to punt the ball? Nice effort. And let's see that again. Wow. Did he call fair catch for that and then made no attempt for it, and then the ball bounced off of him? Mercy me. Been more than a couple of strange things happen in this ball game. Yeah, he bumped into the TCA player, and it looked like the ball may have bounced off of him. But TKA recovered. Now the defense has got to pick up the pace. Jordan, handoff. Did a good job just to lose a half yard on the play was Norris. Tanner Norris loses up. Oh, they're going to call it no gain. So we will too. 2018. It's a nail biter. TCA jumped. Give him 5. Barely, but he broke the plane. TCA will be going into the wind in the 4th quarter. Wind out of the east-southeast. Still stiff. Jordan calls the signals. Handoff up the gut. And a pickup of about 4. Flag on the play. That's going to indicate holding. And the crowd with a mock cheer. And several thank yous. That's going to be a big boy penalty of 10 yards. So it's going to make it 2nd and 15. for the visiting Lions from the Kings Academy. Motion to the top of the screen, Canester. Trips to the top. Looking, firing. Oh, had the interception and dropped it. Mercy. I mean, the quarterback was posing for a statue. It's like he was froze in time. It looked like a picture almost. I didn't realize he had stop motion on this. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Jay Cashing, our producer director, Trace Robinson, the videographer for tonight's game. My name is Stan Gerard, the voice of TCA Athletics. Diamond Dave McCulley on assignment. We hope to have him back next week, should there be a next week. Jordan, back to pass. He's going deep. And we're going to see this again. That's offensive pass interference. Official looking right at it, no call. Well, I'm going to take the results of the play and force them to punt. We've already blocked one. Almost got it. Not a very good kick. To about the 40. That's where TCA will take over 1st and 10. Well, is Butler going to come back at quarterback, or are we going to see Vales? Let's see. My eyesight, I've got to get out there and get a new set of glasses, Jay, before basketball starts, or it really gets into full force. My eyes, no good. And it is Cade Butler back on the field for the Lions. Good to see. Cade has thrown for over 2,000 yards this year. Trips to the bottom, Lakai. Up the middle! He gets 9.
Go, Kai.
12 carries, 95 yards for Lakai Tompkins, the freshman.
Go, Kai.
1st down. Pick up a 4. 13 for 99. Lakai Tompkins having his 3rd really nice game in a row. Intercepted again. He could go. Down to the 21. I've got to see that. What in the world? Well, I would have liked to see that. I'm going to have to keep it here and no replay for a while. And there was a flag of some sort. And this ball's going back. And somebody tell me, I believe we come to the end of the quarter, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to keep it here at this point. For some reason, the clock was at 13 minutes and running. And it was the end of the quarter. And all this excitement in all this excitement, I've kind of lost the fact that that was the end of the third quarter play. Well, it's getting chippy out there, not only on the field but in the stands. Now TCA is going to have to come with a huge whistle before the snap. A huge defensive effort as TCA with their second turnover of the night. There was a flag on the play. Loss of 5. That'll put it back at the 25. 1st and 15. And they're still messing with the clock. Jake, we may want to get your new clock installed. Here we go, 1st and 15. Quarterback Canester on the keeper. 1 yard gain at best. When they want to just run the ball and try and get yards, they put Canester in. When they try and throw, they've got Jordan in. Second and 14. They're going to run a bunch set to the right. Actually, a kind of a triangle set to the right. Jordan back in. Blitz. Incomplete. Had a receiver open. Aaron Davidson was wide open on that play. May have run with the ball before he caught it. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, that's what he did. He may have scored 6 on that. Should you held on to it. 3rd and 14. .11:06 to go. Reverse. Tried the gimmick play and it did not work on the halfback option pass. The handoff, and the pass under pressure. What made that play? I would like to look at that one more time if that's possible. I want to show the defensive effort by the TCA player that did his job and stayed home that disrupted that play. Here you're going to see it. That's going to be Lakai Tompkins staying home and doing his job. Excellent job by the outside linebacker. 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to try and draw us off sides, no question about it. They haven't shown a kicking game all night, so we can rule out a field goal. Back to pass. Pressure, caught. Not anywhere close, gain of 4. TCA takes over on downs at their own 20-yard line. Ball kept on the crossing pattern. That looked like number 8. 2 for 12. And here come, well, we said that a lot tonight. Here come the Lions. In this case, it's the TCA Lions. TCA has not had a lot happen good in the last few minutes. TCA needs to get their mojo back. And my answer to that is Lakai Tompkins around the C gap. Or up the middle for 4. I'll take that. You give me 4 yards. Oh, by the way, unofficially, Lakai Tompkins, 103 yards on 14 carries. He had 1,234, so he's over 1,300 yards on the season. 1,337 yards to be exact. Unofficially, of course. Tompkins up the middle, dragging bodies. He's going to pick up another 3 to 4 yards. We'll give him 3. Where they were stopping us in the first half up the gut, we're now making yards. 3rd and 3. Well, I got to go with the horse that we rode in on. Back to pass. And they read it perfectly. Here's the replay. Blitzing linebacker did a good job peeling off. And it was good defense. That's what I call denting gum defense. For those of you that watch the movie Hoosiers, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to punt. Low line drive kick. Nice roll to about the 41. Make that the 42. Where TCA will take over 1st and 10 with 9:33 to go. In this contest, TCA leading by a deuce. 20-18. The visitors from Seymour with the lead over the homestanding TCA Lions. A battle of number 3 seeds. The number 3 seed out of the East, TCA, and the number 3 seed out of the West, the TCA Lions. We'd like to welcome everybody around the state of Tennessee and, quite frankly, around the whole country who are tuning in to watch this game right here on the TCA Broadcast Network, and a game brought to you by the TCA Booster Club. Motion, jet sweep, no, up the middle in the handoff. Fooled me. Didn't fool the interior of the line, which is a good thing. Gain of a yard. TCA won the battle of the line there. Injured player on the field, Jay Cashin. And with that, let's take a quick timeout on the TCA Broadcast Network.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they would buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline Car Giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's Warranty Forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Well, a cramp for a TKA player. A TCA player went down in a cramp afterwards. It's 2nd and 9 for the visiting Lions from Seymour. Up the gut, big yards, broken out, down to the 22. Canester. Big pickup on the play. Broke through the 1st and 2nd line. Nice job of blocking by their front 5. Well, ball's on the 22. 8:37 and counting No question that TCA cannot allow a touchdown. They pull the guards, run behind them, stray up the gut, pick up a couple. Canester down to the 19. Pickup of 2. They're going to say it's the 20. Well, Canester's in there at quarterback. It looks like. I can't tell. It is. And a short completion of 2 or 3. Ryan Gibson with the reception. Third and 6. Canester's still in there, so you suspect he's going to be running the football. Maybe go to the right and try a little dump pass. No, he's going to hand off. Down to the 15. Going to be well short of the first down. Pickup of about 2. No question, they're going to go for it. Well, play of the game right here, folks, if you're a TCA fan. With 6:44 and counting, the ball at the 15-yard line. You must, I repeat, must have a stop. The game rides, in my opinion, on this play by Trinity Christian Academy. Whistles shrill through the night air. Timeout TKA with 6:20 to go. TKA leads 20-18. TCA football on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
6:20 to go in this contest. TKA leads 20-18. They're in the TCA red zone at the 15. It's 4th and a short 4, long 3. We'll see who comes in at quarterback. Canester's going to go in there and run the wildcat or the quarterback slot. He's probably going to run himself, I would say. And we gave him the first down, but no, they're saying somebody moved. False start, yes, sir. We jumped, but we jumped because they flinched. Put the ball back to the 20. 4th and 8. That changes the whole play. Just let's put that over here. Let's get that out of the way because I'm going to probably stomp this thing before it's over. Well, Jay Cashin, this puts a completely different spin on what you're going to do. Now, if I'm TKA, I'm going to try and get something to the open side of the field, to the wide side, to give them the most room. Norris is the running back. Jordan back there at quarterback. He's the guy who likes to throw. And another false start. What's the old cheer? Pushing back, way back. They're going south. Literally, they're going south with the ball. The old terminology, when you're going south, it means nothing's happening good. They are literally going south. It's not happening good, and they're going south. Well, it's 4th and 14. Different situation here. Got to have the stop. Still the play of the game for the TCA defense. Back to pass. Pump fakes. Fires. Long. Intercepted. TCA. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. All the way. Touchdown TCA. Good night, Irene. 85 yards on the interception for the Lions. And who got that? Help me, JJ. That is Will Keltner with the 85-yard play of the game. And the Lions have the lead. Trucking to the Doodop Inn. Trucking to where your chips are cashed in. Wow! Second big defensive touchdown for TCA. The blocked punt set up a touchdown. The 85-yard interception. Throw, corner. Incomplete. 6:02 to go. TCA leads 24-20. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Will Keltner thrills this crowd with an 85-yard interception return for touchdown. And TCA with the lead. You know what? TKA was just thunderstruck, as that's the song playing on the PA right now. And I would have to agree. Great choice of tunes. Fumbled, kick at the 10. Oh, he's a speedster. Great block. Still on his feet. There was a great block by a TCA or by a TKA kid there. I want to see if we can see that one more time, just because I like to see good hits. This is one for you TKA fans, and we missed it, but that's okay. TKA kid had a great block on a and it was clean all the way. But he brought the wood to one of the TCA kids. Very nice, clean play, I might add. Well, now we've got TKA. Excuse me, folks, from behind. Jordan, snap, throw, flat. Taken down immediately. Lost in the play of 2. What'd you think about that, Tommy Chapman? Second and 11. Handoff up the gut. Nowhere. Maybe a gain of 2. Five minutes and counting. If you paid admission to this game, you got your money's worth. We'll be collecting money at the gate. Pay on your way out. You need to pay more. Draw up the middle. TCA defense starting to feel it. The band getting into it. The TCA defense starting to swarm. Glad you could join us for this game, wherever you're at. Around the country, around the state. I really wish I could get this smart news notification off my phone. TKA to punt. Got a pretty decent punt out of that, my gosh. 10, 20, 30, 40. That's a 40-plus yard punt. By far their best effort of the night. Look at the number of devices watching this game, Jay, if you can see it on your computer. Maybe a football record. I thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the action tonight here at Trinity Christian Academy on 10 Windy City Road in beautiful downtown Windy City, Tennessee. This crowd is jacked. And the PA announcer who's running the music is feeling it. Lions to the line of scrimmage. I know where I'm going. Yes, sir. He's going to go right. He's going to be gang tackled. Good job reading that play. You're not going to get big runs every time, but they being TKA, read that well. Loss of about 4. $16 yards, or 16 carries, unofficially 102 for Lakai Tompkins. We're going to change plays. Michael Mancini, the offensive coordinator. Caught. We've got yards, running room, and more. 40, 50. And out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Who was that? That's got to be. That's Waller, isn't it? Help me with that. But it's all for naught. Plays coming back. Laundry against TCA. Back at the 35. My old board operator, John Brailsford's checking in. Up in Kenton, I believe. Ball back to the TCA 19 after the big boy penalty. First, thing about 16, it looks like. Need that to-go working thing again. Jay Cashin, at some point, I'm going to get to enjoy this Snickers bar. And no, I won't be turning into Keith Richards. As the late, great Belly White has now passed us. But we still have Memphis Wrestling and Keith Richards all alive in 2022. Butler looking at the coaching staff. Got to be getting close to a time here, gentlemen. Blitz. Long and left. Comes back, caught Weiser at the 42. .22 yards for Will Weiser. Look how he came back for that a little bit. Turned around and took a step back to get that. Ball slightly underthrown, and the wide receiver is the quarterback's best friend at times when he comes back for the ball. .253 to go in this game. Lakai Tompkins picks up 4. 106 on 17 carries. Right up the gut. Sean Layden, that's right up the 0 hole, baby. Trap 320. Lakai runs it a lot better than you did. No offense, Coach. A quick break. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
And we're back. 2:45 to go in this game. Point of business before I forget, Jay. When you look at this film, if you can edit out a piece of that interception return, I'd like that emailed to me if you wouldn't mind, if that's possible. Play up the middle, loses a couple. Sometimes you just got to conduct business during the middle of a broadcast. 2:38 and counting. Or is it 2:30? 2:38 looks like. Timeout on the field. And we're going to take one with them. That was our last timeout. TCA football brought to you by the TCA Booster Club on the TCA Broadcast Network. John Brailsford tells me Dresden won their game tonight as expected. We'll try and look at the scoreboard at the conclusion of this game. Without a two-person crew, it's hard to look at scores and give the commentary on the game. I want to give you the best commentary I can, and so I'm not paying as much attention to the scores as I normally would. Butler kept that nowhere. Well, this game is anything but secure. It's 4th down, ball to 40. Got to get to the TKA 49 to get a first down. Under 2 minutes to go in the contest, $1:59. And now a timeout, and Butler's one official signaling timeout, another official is signaling start the clock. And Butler doesn't know what, Coach Butler doesn't know what to think. Unless they're keeping the clock, are they keeping the clock up top? That's the only question I can like. And TCA calls a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll try and sort it out with $1:51 to go in this game. TCA leads TKA 24-20. We're back after this.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Well, folks, doesn't that pink fluffy stuff from Snookum's look good? I've had that before. They've got a two-person steak special there. Big 48-ounce steak that is moi. We're going to punt into the wind. Need a little knockdown punt. Don't want to get blocked. You need a knuckleball type kick. Didn't get much of it. Ugh. like my 9-iron, about 15 yards. Well, $1.42. TCA is up by 4. If you are TKA, this is the ball game. The next minute and 42 seconds will decide this game. TCA up by 4. On the strength of a Will Keltner 85-yard interception return for a touchdown. Confusion a little bit on the TKA side. Flat pass. Across the 50 to the 40. 20-yard pickup. Let's see. I cannot see what people were talking about, so I can't make a judgment. $1.23. Come on, defense, suck it up. False start, pushing back 5. That's kind of funny. Riley Weber picked the flag up off the ground and handed it back to the official. Dick Buckus would have blown his nose in it. Trips to the top of the screen. Slant, caught. To the 34. 39 seconds and counting. 2nd and 5. Movement against TKA. TCA, be vigilant, young men. Keep everything in front of you. Spiking the ball with 27 seconds. It'll be 2nd down. Make that 3rd down. It's been a fun game, whoever wins. Both teams have made outstanding plays. 27 seconds. Back to pass. Pressure. He rolls out. And if that's not throwing the ball away, I don't know what is. But it's 4th down at the 41-yard line. The winner gets Nashville Christian in Nashville. We will be there if we win. We still got time left. We still got 18 seconds. Fourth and 11. The ball game resides on this play. It's all or nothing. If they've got a gadget play, now's the time. Long snap count. Pressure. And he gets away from it. Incomplete. The Lions are going to win. They're going to Nashville. The TCA Lions are going to win this game, and they will take on Nashville Christian next Friday night. And we're going to be there. Like Blondie said, one way or another. What a game this has been. And for the folks at TKA, you have absolutely nothing to hang your heads about. You have a good football team that gave great effort tonight. And you should be proud of your boys. The victory formation, and this game is over. Your final score, TCA 24, the Kings Academy 20. We're going to Nashville, to Nash Vegas, next Friday night. 24-20. We'll come back and give you the scoring summary. I'll look at scores from around the state and I'll talk with the TCA head coach, Blake Butler, as we go to the quarterfinals for the third year in a row. TCA football, the postgame show, continues after this. Before we go, to those of you from TKA that are breaking away now, we thank you for watching. We know you didn't enjoy the outcome, but we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. To our friends from TKA, have a great night. The postgame show continues right after this.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The happy final, TCA wins 24-20 in a wild and woolly one over the Kings Academy out of Seymour. Appreciate all the fine folks from TKA that listened in, especially Colby Cogdell. Appreciate you listening, ma'am. Or sir. Appreciate you watching and listening to the broadcast tonight. Coach Butler will be up here shortly. Let's go ahead and get you a scoring summary. At the 3:38 mark of the first quarter, the quarterback, Jordan from TKA, went over on an 8-yard run. The 2-point conversion was good, and TKA led 8-0. At the 21-second mark of the first quarter, Waller on an 8-yard reception. The 2-point conversion was good, and we were tied at 8. Moving on to the second quarter, Canester with a 2-yard run. 2-point conversion was no good. And TCA led 14-8. Later on in the second quarter at the 4:52 mark, TCA's Pierce Holsinger, with the 39-yard field goal, closed the gap to 14-11. TCA extended the gap at the 42nd mark. Weber with a 23-yard reception. And at the half, it was TKA 20 and TCA 11. The TCA defense got a lot better in the second half. Lakai Tompkins in the third quarter, a 5-yard run. That was after a blocked punt. Didn't see who blocked it. Lakai recovered it, and then he runs in from 5 yards out, and the gap was closed to 2 at 20-18. Both teams had opportunities, and TKA was driving. They go back to pass. They went long. They went right. And TCA's Will Keltner snagged the interception, and he rumbled 85 yards for the touchdown. And TCA wins the ball game by a score of 24-20. What I'm going to do now is we're going to switch gears here. I'm going to try and find some post-game scores for you. And then we'll talk to TCA coach Blake Butler. And now I'm not getting my scoring computer to work right. Okay, I can't read mascots, but here's a look at the scoreboard from around the state or from around West Tennessee. Southside lost 38-0 to end their season. Jackson Christian beat Columbia Academy 49-14. It was BTW defeating Halls 24-6. Still a great season for the Halls Tigers. Waverly takes down Stratford 52-24. Mount Pleasant over Scotts Hill 41-0. Marshall County over Chester County 49-17. Fayetteville over South Fulton 75-28. Dresden wins over Raleigh Egypt 58-12. Obion shocks the world as they knock off Melrose 42-22. And with that, we're going to let me take a 30-second break while we set Coach up here. We're back after this.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we're back for the post-game show. The happy final once again. TCA wins 24-20. And Coach, at times it was a very different ball game out there At times, confusion reigned supreme, especially at the end of the explain the end of the first half when there was time on the clock and the officials vacate the field.
From what I was told is that the timekeeper says he doesn't stop the clock unless the white hat signals to him. I'm not sure if it was delayed or what, but it's we did enough on our own to put ourselves in that position. That the easy outs, blaming stuff you don't control, and there's a lot we can control. And let me just start off by saying our 4-year starter, 2-year captain, Will Keltner, controlled what he could control, and the man wasn't ready to be finished yet. And when we faltered at times, he was the steady hand, and I'm so proud of that kid.
85 yards or so for the touchdown. The film may add or subtract a yard or two, but he got that ball, and he was a man on a mission for the other end of the field.
He was. Like I said, he's been, a great player. There's no doubt in that, but he's been a selfless player. We talked about it all the time, even going back to last year's TRA game when he says, hey, I'll play line because we need it. And, he's a kid that, it's awesome to see hard work, great attitude, and all that pay off with a kid just stepping up and, being a captain and being a leader. And, it's amazing when you see that work out for that. I'm extremely proud of that kid.
In a game where at times the offense sputtered, your defense came up aces with a blocked punt and the INT return for touchdown. I can't remember if I've ever seen TCA block a punt. If they have, it's been years.
Yeah, Harrison Vance came through on that, had a great get off, and was able to run through and block that punt. And again, he's another one. He's a junior who's played some minutes as a youngster, and has been one of our best linemen up front for us and made a play. Like I said, when you get down, when things aren't going your way, and you're kind of sputtering there, you look at Harrison, another one of our captains, kid that tries to do it right, and it's just funny how that's how it works out. Is that the kids that are your leaders come through for you, and made big plays to kind of get us when, like I said, when we were struggling a little bit.
Unofficially, Tompkins, another workmanlike night, 17 carries. He punched the 100-yard mark again, but he earned every one of those times. You got to credit the defensive line for TK, especially their interior. They did a nice job all night long.
Yeah, when you look at their D-line, we knew that coming in that it was going to be tough yardage. And, we thought we could get some one-on-one matchups. Again, we didn't make great throws, had some busts. And I think the wind kind of played with our mind a little bit. But, we were able to get the yards when we needed it. And Kai, again, for a freshman playing his first playoff game, can be a little nerve-wracking, but he, like I said, he came through with some big runs for us, including getting that ball on the blocked punt and then finishing it and putting it in the end zone for us the next play. And again, it was an effort that took everybody tonight, and just watching their D line, we knew on film 51 for them at D end is a heck of a player, one of the best D linemen we've seen all year. I believe he was an all-state player last year. 73, big nose guard, just hard to block on the interior. And they've got big, strong linebackers. Every single one of their linebackers is over 200 pounds, and in single A football, I mean that's
big.
Those are big physical dudes, and they played their hearts out tonight. And playoff football, one advances, one season ends, and again, their kids, played their tails off, and hats off to them.
Pierce Holsinger drills a 39-yard field goal when we need points in a desperate situation. No doubt about it, hit the biggest kick of his career.
Yeah, on me, I got a little greedy there a couple times, like some one-on-one matchups, but again, it's whole thing, you know, when we've been able to do some things offensively, you know, previously, you know, you kind of get some confidence and, you know, take your shot from time to time. But, again, proud of Pierce, you know, another senior hit a big field goal for us. And like I said, you see a lot of the seniors stepping up tonight. We've talked a lot about our underclassmen throughout the season. But when we talk about your Will Keltners, your Will Weisers, making
this is their last dance.
Yeah, so, you know, and when we talk about that, it's like you're guaranteed 1, and max you get 4. And, you know, if you want to keep going, you know, you've got to earn it. And, you know, tonight our senior stepped up and earned it. You know, Weiser had a great touchdown catch, a great play on a deep ball there in the fourth quarter to pick up a first down for us. And when, like I said, they're loading the box. And, well, you know, we've you know, had to make a play on the outside. So he, you know, proud of that kid as well. And so just, you know, getting to see, like I said, a lot of our seniors come through and juniors, like I said, you know, football's a team sport. It takes all 11 out there on the field to perform and execute. And like I said, you know, we've been getting over some injuries and illness. I think the past 2 weeks we haven't had we haven't had our full, you know, team there for practice, you know, with the injuries, illness, and such forth. And you know, ready to kind of catch our breath this weekend. You know, see, you know, Nashville Christian waiting for us there, prepare for them. And, you know, hopefully the injury, sickness bug is behind us, and we can just go out and have a good week of practice this week and try to go win a quarterfinal game.
Coach, I don't know if they're still giving out that little gold championship belt that they were for Player of the Week, but you hate to single anybody on a team game, but Will Keltner, he deserves at least one big attaboy for his effort tonight.
Yeah, in all my years, like I said, coaching high school football here at TCA and previous to DCS, that was one of the best linebacker performances that I think I've seen. And, you know, and it's great, you know, barring, like I said, I haven't seen any scores or anything, but it's probably our last home game. We'll be Road Warriors here on out. But you know, the kid wanted to leave a winner on his home field and wanted another week of football. And like I said, he performed like that tonight.
45 years ago, I played my first playoff game. 43 years ago, I lost my last home football game. I'm glad we get to keep playing a little bit longer.
I am too, Stan. I said grateful for these kids and just what the effort they gave tonight. And like I said, they found a way to overcome. And, you know, a lot of our seniors, you know, stepped up to lead the way for us. And, you know, proud of them. And, you know, you always take an ugly win over a pretty loss. And like I said, it was definitely ugly tonight at times. And like I said, hopefully we can find a way to win again next week. And, you know, don't really care how it looks as long as we do it.
The great thing is, one more quarterbacks club meeting, and, you know, if you'll show up, I'll buy the peanut butter pie for you.
Probably need to lay off that a little bit, but no, it's like I said, you know, excited for our kids, excited for our families. You know, those senior parents want to, you know, soak up every moment of their kids getting, one more game, and just happy that we can go play again next week.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Coach, go enjoy the rest of this one for the night and celebrate a great win for TCA.
Thank you, Stan. I appreciate it.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Trace Robinson's been our producer tonight. Jay Cashin, our director in charge of replay operations. And what a great way to end the home portion of your football season with a come-from-behind win like they did tonight, 24-20, over a very valiant team from Seymour, Indiana, Seymour, Tennessee, the Kings Academy, by a score of 24-20. We will be at Nashville Christian next Friday night. How it's going to be, we don't know yet. If you are a business owner and you'd like to help sponsor the broadcast, because it takes large dollars in rights fees to be able to bring playoff games to you in the state of Tennessee. If you'd like to help sponsor a TCA broadcast next week, I would call the front desk, maybe ask for Jay Cashin, and they could put you in touch with the right people to help make that happen. We'd love to be able to bring you video next week from Nashville Christian, but you got to pay the evil ones at the TSSAA the rights fees, and it is that. Appreciate the TCA Booster Club for stepping up and paying the rights fee tonight. Without their kind contribution, this would have been basically a radio broadcast. But we appreciate them stepping up and presenting this broadcast tonight. Appreciate all the great sponsors that have brought you TCA football all season long. At least one more for the TCA Lions. The season moves on. Our third trip in a row to the quarterfinals, the Elite Eight. And it'll be TCA at Nashville Christian. We're going to Nash Vegas, baby. And we'll talk to you next Friday. By the way, a reminder, before we forget, I should have mentioned this earlier, the middle school all-star football game tomorrow night at TCA, 6 p.m. You can see it on my West Tennessee Sports Facebook page. $8 is the admission cost, or you can watch it on the West Tennessee Sports Facebook page. I would appreciate it either way. Come out and see a bunch of great athletes show their wares one more time as middle schoolers. And let's keep this program going. The 7th annual West Tennessee Middle School All-Star Football Game tomorrow night on West Tennessee Sports. I'll have football for you tomorrow. I'll have middle school basketball for you Monday, so there'll be no West Tennessee Sports high school football show next week. But we'll have middle school basketball instead. For Trace Robinson, for Jay Cashin, for the voice of TC Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, the happy final, TCA 24, TKA 20. My name is Stan Gerard. Good night, but folks, much more importantly, God bless.